Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight we're going to be doing a very quick update to the restraining order that Meg Thee Stallion filed against Tory Lanez and the allegation that Tory Lanez's father was sending money to MILAGRO Gramz. Now, if you guys watched my live video, I did a very detailed breakdown of reading over the lawsuit and going over all of the documents. And I even broke down how Meg Thee Stallion basically alleged that Mob Radio, aka MILAGRO Gramz, had a very integral role in the slandering and misinformation. They alleged that she was being financially paid by Tory Lanez's father. They showed a Instagram where they had linked up. And they also talked about how there was jail calls where it talked about how there may have been some type of payment. Well, Megan Cunith revealed that it was a Zelle payment in the sum of $3,000 that was sent from Tory Lanez's father to MILAGRO Gramz. Well, today, this attorney for Tory Lanez is speaking out, and he is talking about that payment and somewhat confirming that there was money sent from from Tory Lanez's father to MILAGRO Gramz, but he is basically stating that we should not be jumping to conclusions about it. So I'm going to read this post from the Shade Room and bring you guys up to speed. So right here it says, Tory Lanez lawyer responds to Meg Thee Stallion's restraining order petition. As for the Zelle transaction of $3,000, we must ask the public not to jump to conclusions. So let's go to the document. So in their press release, it says, we are issuing a brief statement in response to the recent accusations made against our client, Mr. Daystar Peterson, aka Tory Lanez, by Meg Thee Stallion. Our approach will focus on logic and common sense. In regards to the ridiculous claim that a writ of habeas corpus was actually filed prior to the release of Miss Pete's documentary in an attempt to undermine her work is ludicrous. We would like to point out that the appellate courts impose strict timelines for when filings and responses must occur. Are the accusers now suggesting that the courts are trying to disrupt Miss Pete's documentary? Our client, Mr. Peterson, was simply complying with those legal deadlines as required by the courts. As for the Zelle transaction of $3,000, we must ask the public not to jump to conclusions. The legal process will not only address these matters, but prove 100% without a shadow of a doubt that they had nothing to do with Mr. Peterson or his case at all. We must trust that the facts will come to light. We believe that the funds sent by Mr. Sunstar Peterson will be fully accounted for and not connected to our client. The issue will be resolved by the lawyers and the courts where the truth will be revealed. So I'm going to stop reading right there and basically gag, because there was so many people on my live yesterday talking about, oh, how do we know that it's a real lawsuit? How do we know that it's a real payment? How do we know that this is a real receipt? And I told y'all yesterday, I'm like, I highly doubt that they are going to put forward a fake accusation when they're bringing forth this lawsuit in court and rigorously trying to come after MILAGRO. I don't think that they would ruin their reputation by putting out misinformation. Now, in the section where it shows the title, there is an extra zero added or whatever, but I didn't think that they would basically lie. I think that they just made a spreadsheet for their findings instead of showing like someone's actual bank transactions, if you will. But anyways, I found it interesting that they were basically admitting that there was money sent from Tory Lanez's father to Milagro Gramz. Okay? So they're saying we believe that the funds sent by Mr. Sunstar Peterson will fully be accounted for. So they're saying yes. That tells me yes, he did send her money, but not for my client, not for Tory. But it's like, what other business would Sunstar have with Milagro other than related to Tory? Now, they will have their day in court, and or Milagro will have her day in court rather, to explain it, and maybe she has a good explanation. I'm interested to hear what it is, because what else is he paying for? He married. And the only other thing I would think he would be paying for, because what else he paying for? You know? So, yeah, that was interesting or whatever. So I just wanted to do an update on that and read you guys that part, because like I said, the mental gymnastics that people do to try to take accountability away from Tory Lanez and try to make him not be the person that is responsible for the Meg Thee Stallion shooting is crazy. Like I said, I don't understand how people could hear all the evidence, hear the jail call, see the text messages that he sent afterwards, see the fact that he had GSR on him, see the fact that he himself from his account stated that Kelsey did not shoot Meg. And then we seen evidence from the trial that right after the shooting, within minutes, literally within 5 minutes, Kelsey was panicking and asking for help, saying, "Help, Tory shot Meg." And I have not heard Tory Lanez's father or Tory Lanez outright say that it was Kelsey. They try to insinuate that it's her, but as much as they blame Megan for Tory's downfall and him being in prison, you would think that they would be blaming the shooter as well, but we don't ever hear that. So that's always interesting to me. So I just wanted to give y'all this quick update. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this confirmation that Milagro was paid by Tory Lanez's dad. Now, the dates are before the trial happened. They are from 2020 to 2022 in March. Now, the trial happened in December of 2022, but let's not forget that the shooting happened way prior to this. So the shooting happened, I believe, in 2020, and, they started talking about this around, way prior. So y'all let me know what y'all think this means, and what do you think this means for the lawsuit as it pertains to the defamation lawsuit that Meg Thee Stallion filed against Milagro? And do you think that this will help the restraining order for Meg Thee Stallion against Tory Lanez? In my opinion, I think it will. I think that at face value, it just doesn't look right that his father is paying a blogger that is definitely extremely against Megan, releasing documents that other people, haven't had, and all of those things. So I think that the optics look a little funny, but maybe Milagro has a perfectly good explanation. I know some people in my comments yesterday said that she spoke about Sunstar buying her children's gifts, but Milagro is a stranger to them before meeting them through this. So $3,000 worth of gifts for kids, child, he is very nice and generous. So yeah, so y'all let me know what it's giving. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and we will talk down below. But before we officially go, let me see what else is in the blogs that I want to talk about real quick, because we try to get the video to at least 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes, Barbie. Let's get it to 10. Okay, let's do a little countdown. Let's do a little countdown. What's on these blogs? Let's see what's happening. What's happening? Ain't nothing really. All right, so talk to y'all later. Bye.